Go.
Alright. Sorry for the interruption. That was sister calling me. She's doing good. Awesome. Alright, so we're making clouds with Q-tips. Same trick. Dip it in. You'll go through quite a few toothpicks doing, or Q-tips doing this, but you put it down and then just kind of twist and run with it. And it gives you that whole other type of cloud. I actually like this is kind of, for this picture, is pretty cool.
I don't know if I got it. I have to stand up.
So we're going to start here in this corner and put it down. And then just kind of, as you're pulling it, just turn the Q-tip. It doesn't matter what direction you go or how you do it. So let's start here. What do they call that? Wispy clouds?
Wisps.
Wisps?
Wisps.
Alright. Then the last method, I'll show you, is kind of how the same method that I used to put the background on here. I'm going to go this way too. Just because it kind of feels naked over on this side. There's so much going on one side and not enough on the other. Alright, so done with that. I'm going to toss these away. Usually it'd have like a little burn bucket or something. Alright, every house has one of these. And if you don't know where it's at, ask your mom. She'll tell you. Make sure it's good and clean so you don't get nastiness in it. Sponge was the word I was
have a
looking
brand
for.
new sponge if you want.
I don't need it. I already used this once.
Okay.
Alright. So just pick a side of your sponge. I like to use hard corners, but that's just me. And you go in, tap it, and go around, tap it, and here goes. Pick a corner, and just tap it on through. Okay. Tap it out, because you don't want like a big glob like right here. Okay. I'm going to put a ton of clouds on this side, I think. And all you're doing is just patting it down, dragging it from one side to the other. Got this part. Start in a corner. I like to tap this corner here.
Oh, I can see what it...
See how it makes that positive and negative space behind the white, so the color shines through. And you can go all the way over to the other side if you feel like it. Doesn't matter. So this side's going to have a lot of clouds apparently, which is awesome about artwork, because you can just play with it and play with it. What's even more cool, if I don't like how this is turning out and I want to switch gears, I can also make this look like water. And then I'll just have to flip it over and redo the colors in the sky. Good method. Alright. So here's clouds. Alright, one more method. If you want those big, fat, cumulus clouds. Paper towel. If you don't know where your paper towel is in your house, you might have an issue. So you can just crumple it up in like a little ball. Same kind of method with the sponge. So you want to get a good majority of the paint off before you start pressing. Here we go. I can't see with the camera in the way. Here goes. I think I'm running out of white paint. So I'm going to pick this one spot here because it was already kind of... See how it gives that nice little rounded, like a good old cumulus cloud.
Mm-hmm.
There it goes.
And let's say you don't want your clouds to just be pure white. You can use a tiny bit of black, and that'll mix that in a little bit.
Or a dark blue.
Or a dark blue, and that'll give you those gray thunderstorm-looking cumulus clouds.
In fact, we're even going to try that.
Okay.
So but instead of gray or black and white, we're going to use a little bit of the blue. I would show you what company makes it,
but we can't. I'll give
they're
you a
not
hint.
paying me.
We bought it at
No.
a place that starts with a W. Pretty cheap.
Okay, here we go. So I added a little bit of blue. You can see it's kind of muted, which means the colors have slightly mixed.
And that just gives a little bit more variance to those clouds, right?
Yeah. Makes it look like there's clouds, super clouds coming. And I can add one more color if I felt like it. Like, let's say maybe a dark blue. And the trick to keep your clouds nice and crisp is you just take the painted side that you used a couple times and fold it up inside of the napkin. That way you're using more of the napkin. See how dark that is? So I'm going to go to where it's a little bit darker in the picture already. Alright, here's another one. There we go. We're going to go right here. Alright, so that's about all the clouds that I kind of even really want. I'm going to do one more white. I'm going to do it down here in the corner. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit, kind of mute it in. Alright. Now this other side has a little bit more yellows and reds, and it's supposed to be gold, but the gold didn't turn out. So I'm going to put a drop there.
Well, that's a good thing about painting. You mess up. Let's say you don't get the desired effect that you wanted. What do you usually do?
Well, just keep going. You can add to your heart's content. Sometimes there is such a thing as adding too much, which kind of looks like I did here. I'm going to add a little bit more white. I'm gonna come up in this corner and go like this. Alright, so like that. And what's cool is later on I'm probably going to add a mountain in the background or something even more crazy, maybe some dancing skeletons, who knows. It's kind of up to you, alright? Throwing the plate away so it's not in my way. Alright. Now, usually I wouldn't go this far, but since this is a tutorial on the skies, this is what it's going to look like when you're done. This is why I put down paper or tape. I have this nice and crisp outlines. Alright, here comes the second one. Come on. Cooperate. Throw this away. Alright. Come on. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate. It just means you gotta pull it from a different side, I guess. There we go. See how nice and crisp that line is? I'll probably put these lines, the tape back on. Alright. Oh, that's why it's being stubborn. It actually stuck to the wood.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. And there's the background so far. Looks like a crazy sky coming on. Not sure what this is off in the corner yet, but that's the cool thing about art. You don't have to worry about it yet. Now, I am going to put tape back on here so I don't have overlap on tape. Alright. So the next step is to decide what I want in this bottom frame. And that's going to take a little bit of thinking.
Alright.
So
There you go,
if
Destiny.
you can think of something, Destiny, for sure, write another comment and we'll go from there. I might put a tree in the middle, and maybe I'll put like an old farm truck on one side and an old car or apple stand or something. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I could do a whole scene of just dancing skeletons if that's what I feel like. So, in the end, I am going to glue all this loose wood down, and then we're probably going to do what they call a it'll look like it's burned, but I'm actually using just black spray paint all the way around to make it pop.
Alright.
Right now, it's just a paper holder. So who knows what it can turn into.
Alright.
Alright, there you go.
Subscribe, like, and share.
Yeah.
Bye.